There we go. That went off.
No. Yes.
Did spooky music? Did the spooky music spook you?
There's
Echo.
echo.
Well, yeah, it's because your microphone's right next to the speaker.
Oh, right. Yeah, that was me. I'll concede. I'm also like.
Sorry, I'm trying to clip my mic back onto me because it moved. Do I still sound super scuffed and muffed? Hopefully not.
I hope not.
I can shut that off. So we got spooky time. Not spooky time. Autumn time.
Autumn spooks.
The solstice. How are we doing on the audio for TikTok? Nice. I'm assuming it sounds good.
Yeah. Hey, Jazz is on.
Hello. We're listening to some funky music now.
Yes,
I'm going to turn it down in my ears.
I'm going to invite your cousin.
Invite everyone.
I tried.
No mercy. Hello,
no
Jazz.
No mercy.
We're also on the Purple app.
Yes, we are. Asses Toothy. How you guys doing?
We're still getting things a little set up here.
Yes, so yes,
bear
we
with
are. We are getting set up and learning about fall.
We are learning about autumn.
Yeah, that's fair. That too.
I don't know whose live stream that was, but they had a really cool PNG or VTuber. It looked cool. Hold on 1 second.
You there?
Okay. I think we're good.
I think we're grand. See?
I just wanted to double check the audio on Twitch, make sure I'm not exploding your guys' eardrums.
Plosives.
How are we sounding on? I think we're okay. No echo. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Jazz, do we sound good? I'm pretty sure we sound good. We always sound good.
Wrong.
You good?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm chilling, dude. All the chill.
Yeah, I see that you left the live stream and then suddenly came back.
You know what? That is my prerogative.
We're 1 follower away from hitting the record or the goal on TikTok.
Oh, nice. That's sweet. I love that for us.
Yeah, right on. So, do you want to do your thing? Do you want to do it in a spooky voice or do you want to just do it normally?
Just normal would be fine. Happy Sunday, fellow nuts and woodland creatures. Welcome into 2 Squirrels and 1 Nut, an Odrew Studio production brought to you by this nut and that nut.
Hello.
And on today's episode, we are going to talk about autumn traditions because it's that basic fall time, guys.
Is that I got my pumpkin spice latte ready.
And remember, basic helps the economy.
You're right.
So, as always, it's time to...
Drop the nut. Drop. Drop the nut. Yes. I got a little pause for that special effect, you know?
You really do. I can't wait for that to be a soundboard with everything.
Dramatic pause!
For the drama, for the attention, for the everything.
For the views.
For the views! Yes, so, autumn traditions. As many of you guys know, fall is one of our combined favorite holidays, or seasons rather. There's just so much wonderful things to do with fall. You know, there's your pumpkin patches, there is your hay mill ride. There is your haunted houses, pumpkin carvings, and all those
sweet treats,
oh,
sweet drinks,
so many sweet
pumpkin
treats.
spiced everything.
Everything will be pumpkin spice scented, no matter how ridiculous the cost. It's called ambition, guys.
Yeah, that's right. Them scientists over in the pumpkin spice laboratories didn't bother asking themselves if they should.
Not one bit,
Not one
because remember, if we can, we must. 'Tis the human hubris way. So, with that, let's go talk about what our favorite thing about fall is, or rather, what are we looking forward to towards fall? Because right now, I'm chilling, right? I am loving the fact that it's no longer 90s, and I don't feel like roadkill whenever I step outside.
Yeah.
And that in itself is a blessing. Like, we're finally at sweater weather. Well, close enough.
Yeah, we're
right?
close. Like
We're
at nighttime,
close.
we're at that close sweater weather.
So we're getting there. It's just like a little bit of a tiptoe at a time.
Yeah. Gradually.
Exactly.
But goodness. Today and yesterday, it was like a high of like 60s, like super low 70s.
Yes.
It felt so good to be outside.
So good to be out.
And as soon as the sun goes down, like it is now, just about, it's probably getting like
that perfect weather.
59 degrees.
Ah, I love
Beautiful.
it. Stay that way. We deserve more than just a week of that. Like, traditionally, where we are from in the forest, fall has been a week.
Yeah, very
sometimes
short. Hey, Loki.
a day, sometimes 2 weeks. It's never consistent. And, before we know it, we are straight into winter.
Yep. Struggling with that.
Exactly. Because the temperature just suddenly decides it's time to drop. All construction ends, and now it's time for snow. Well, we haven't really been burdened with a whole lot of snow as of late, so very grateful for that.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean it doesn't get cold.
But I am a person that enjoys the cold, so
Yes, discombobulated Howard not loves the cold weather.
You gotta use my full government name all the time.
I like the whole government name.
But it is correct. Dis does like the cold.
Yes.
I have a big bushy tail for a reason.
Well, that nut is not about it. The moment that cold hits, I'm just like, why am I here?
Hibernate time.
It is always time to hibernate. Like, I have my scarves, I have my hand warmer, I have a blanket warmer. My desk comes with a blanket, a pillow, a hand warmer, and of course, just body heat or body warmer. And I'm all about that. And of course, tea, because you can't start your morning without either tea or coffee. At least that is my philosophy, especially for winter.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, we're in autumn though, so.
But I'm just saying, like, once the cold hit, I am gonna be the most warm squirrel in all of existence, because I do not believe in being uncomfortable.
Fair.
And, it's not the vibe. But on the topic of fall.
And warm drinks.
I
am a sucker for a really good cider.
Oh, I know.
Like, I don't remember what the place that we went to, where we might be going next week. Right, hopefully,
Weather pending.
That has all the fall festivity stuff.
Yes.
Mostly just want to go there because one, the cider was
Spot on.
Oh God, it was phenomenal. But also the donuts.
Yes.
The donuts, like I don't remember.
I believe they were.
Was it apple cider donut?
Yes.
Yeah, or the pumpkin spice donut.
Yes.
I can't remember whatever it was. But they
Home
just,
run.
oh my God, they were so good.
Yes. Oh no, I do love a good apple cider donut. It's just, but then again, like a donut has to be like, has to be a little bit of bready and has to be like in that perfect blend between bready and cakey, you know? And as someone who doesn't tolerate sweet a whole lot, like I might take 1 or 2 bites, sure, but those 2 bites are everything. They are worth.
I don't think they were that sweet.
I don't think so either.
Because they weren't glazed. They were like a
Yeah.
traditional donut. So it was very like cakey, but it had like that, as sweet as an apple could get,
Yes.
but not dry. It was
Yes.
really, really
It
good.
was so good.
Scrumptious.
I'm so excited because it's one of the few sweets that do not give me a tummy ache.
Yeah, or make you pass out.
I mean, yeah, not too. So very happy about that in particular. And I just can't wait to see it. I can't wait to, live out that basic white girl dream. Because honestly, like fall boots, flannel, do a little photo op here, there, and just let it out because we're allowed to, right?
Yeah, like I made a joke that I was going to Photoshop our pictures that we're using. That's us actually holding coffee, though. That's real. That's the most cartoon pictures I
real time, guys.
But
real time
I was
coffee.
gonna give the squirrels like a flannel, the leggings, and like the furry boots.
Yes.
Like the basic fall girl outfit for each squirrel. But I'm like, it would take so much time to do that.
Yeah.
But also in what you said earlier, in that it's like don't knock it.
Exactly. Like I said,
They're comfortable what they're doing, so it's just like there's no problem with that. And you also said
basic helps the economy.
Yep.
Like
being basic helps the economy. So
come on, guys. And there's honestly, like, when we put ourselves aside, overall pumpkin spice isn't bad. Like, it's one of those guilty pleasures where it's loved, but overly used.
Yeah, for sure. I'm sorry, I yawned. Fart.
Good.
Sorry, someone named Fart just joined the chat for like half a second.
Yes.
But no, I agree. I was on the side of like, oh my God, pumpkin spice is so overdone. It's so dumb. It's so lame. It's not even that great. And I had pumpkin spice, just because I was like, I'll try it. I think it was the Milanos, those little cake. Those things. Are they Milan? Mandolins.
Mandolin.
Yeah, those things. And a pumpkin spice version of those, and I'm like,
where have you been?
Hooked. I see why there's a hype behind all around this pumpkin spice.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go out and get a pumpkin spice latte, as soon as they come out. But
mandolins.
But yeah, like the little, except for the muffins that we had.
Those were
are
just
sad.
muffins. Like
it was muffins.
It was a banana nut muffin without
the banana or nut.
Like it was just really sad.
It was sad.
Like I wish I can express the disappointment that I had with those ones.
Yeah.
It was. Granted, it did do the job. It was one of those, it's substance. Nothing to write home about.
Yeah, it didn't scratch that itch for pumpkin spice, though.
No, we need the mandolins.
Yeah,
we
the
need
mandolins
to find them.
or just a straight up pumpkin pie.
No, well, see, I don't like. That's the thing. I don't like the texture of pumpkin pie, and I never have really. Like I'll deal with it because it's there. It's one of those things where if it's there, it's in front of me, I'll grab it. But it wasn't a thing that I'm just like, oh my God, guys, I've been so excited for this all year. No, it's.
Oh well, no, that's not what I'm talking about either. I'm just saying, like, to scratch that itch of pumpkin spice.
Oh no,
it's just to eat a pumpkin pie.
No. It said pumpkin. It's that donut. It's either the
Okay.
donut or the mandolines for me.
Yeah,
Like,
I gotta go to Jewel and get some.
we
Sweet
do.
potato pie is superior. Fight me.
I won't fight you. I love me some sweet potato.
I don't think I've ever had a sweet potato pie.
Girl, bring some.
I've had like candied yams and like dessert yams, and when I was a kid, I always steered clear of yams.
I love me
Like
some
Thanksgiving
yams.
time, I was just like, I don't want nothing to do with yams. That's
Those
gross.
are my favorite.
It's gross. Why would something as savory, delicate, and delicious as a potato be sweet? And then I, ate some, and I'm like, why do I close things off? Why do I try like
Limit
to
yourself.
be somebody I don't want to be? That's not. Why do I choose not to be happy? You know?
Exactly.
That's literally what's happening.
They say out so fast, but we'll attempt to fix that. You have not tried one. Yes. Thank
Fair.
you. I appreciate you, Toothy. So yes, no, I'm really looking forward to checking off some, new boxes for all of us. And, we're also gonna have a little gal pal day during the fall too, and craftiness that comes with it. So
Oh yeah.
it's gonna be so much fun. So speaking of crafty and all fun things pagan, let's talk about All Hallows Eve,
Halloween.
aka Halloween.
Like where does it originate from? Because I have a general consensus of where it like kind of comes from, but like not like the actual full story, like the jack-o'-lantern thing. Like I just thought it was just some guy carved a turnip, put a candle in it, was like, there you go. That was a lot deeper than that. So
Oh, for sure. So we came from by we I don't mean this and I mean Gremlin, Toothy, and I. We have a very interesting history with a certain cult, which I won't name, but it is there. And I remember distinctively, we were watching a video about All Hallows Eve and quote unquote like demonic, spiritual warfare that goes on around, this particular holiday. And, we were in our early, levels of adulthood. And I remember watching through the projection this Swan, I believe this the Celtic festival. And Swan is, from what I understand, it's that fall festival. It's that, it's marking the end of the harvest, the end of the summer, and then, the beginning of winter, or as they call it, the darker half of the year. And
it's Samhain.
Samhain.
I'm just looking how it says it's pronounced.
Yep. So at least, and if I'm pronouncing it wrong, I'm sorry. It's
Fight me. No.
I'm gonna take.
I'm only human, all right?
I'm only a squirrel, guys.
We're allowed to make mistakes.
So, with that, like it's that it's that we're done harvesting, and it's the rest of the year. Persephone is down with Hades, and we're just having a grand old time, right? And as always, the religion decides that, hey, I don't like any of this, and I'm gonna fight y'all on it. So, of course, they're just like, oh my gosh, these people are, celebrating this Celtic thing. Let's make it non-Celtic, aka Christianity and Catholicism. So that's where your All Saints Day comes in after, aka your November 1st. But the day before All Saints Day is All Hallows Eve.
Yes.
Just like how we have Easter Eve.
Christmas.
That too.
Or Thanksgiving.
There's a lot of eves.
There's a lot of eves.
There are many eves.
Even a day of the week.
Yes.
Friday Eve.
Friday Eve. Or as I like to call it, almost Friday.
Also known as Thursday.
Exactly. So with that, we do get a lot of your pagan-rooted, what is it called?
Origins?
Traditions. Yes. And one of the ones that caught me that I thought was truly interesting was apple bobbing. Because, like I said, Toothy and I, we were in a cult for a little bit. And the cult really did not like Halloween.
Not actually a cult, but...
It is.
I know.
It was. Let's call it what it is. A zebra's a zebra, my dude.
All right.
And, with that, they were very, very against Halloween. Especially apple bobbing, because we were watching this video and apparently they claimed that the origin of apple bobbing was for sacrifice. And, the...
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So, zebra is a fancy horse.
horse.
It was a horse. Yes. So, with that, it was one of those things where it was a test your luck kind of deal, where you had a giant cauldron and, it's boiling water and then there are apples in it, and you can only be spared if you're able to get an apple. So people would have to dunk their face into this boiling hot water trying to get an apple and hopefully not die. And that was supposedly where that tradition comes from. And yeah,
It's so silly.
I'm just letting you know, that was the video that I distinctively remember watching in my early adulthood and going, cool. So apple bobbing is now permanently scarred in my brain. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Whereas on a happier note, there's another,
Well, what's the actual origin of apple bobbing, though? Where did it come from?
So, a speculation is from Great Britain. Because, of course, why not?
Yeah.
And supposedly, each apple has its own magical quality, if you will. And if a maiden were to be so lucky enough to get an apple or catch an apple, that means that she'll be, she's destined to get that mate of hers. Right.
Oh.
There's love in the air, guys.
That's kind of cute. I like that more than a boiling cauldron.
I mean,
Is that where the apple of my eye comes from?
Could be. Yeah. Isn't that
I got an apple in my eye.
But yeah, so I thought that was a fun one.
That is really cute. I like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
A lot, like he said, a lot better than the scarring background story was the only one I remembered. Yeah, Toothy. Like I said, that memory is just it was permanently ingrained in my head, and I was just like, you know what? Talking about fall traditions is a great time to bring up that trauma.
Fair.
Hello, trauma bonding for everyone. You're welcome.
I never apple bobbed.
Neither did I. It's the whole idea.
Obviously, you're traumatized from it.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I'm saying prior to that, because like I said, I learned about that in early adulthood, but prior to that, I've also never wanted to, and thankfully never have, because the scars, man. And it was, the video in itself was traumatic, like overly, traumatic. They had those, like very dark background music. Like it was intended to scare,
Yeah,
right?
It's like those training videos where you watch somebody
Yes.
like get impaled by a forklift because the guy would like itched his eye or something.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's
Like
just like,
it
oh my
wasn't
god.
exactly. It was scarring for the sake of scar. And I remember, like, what's it had the picture of that I forgot, Beelzebub, I believe. The
Baphomet.
Baphomet, yes, it had
Where
him on the.
everyone confuses Baphomet for Satan, and it's like
Yes, exactly
that's not
that.
what that is.
It had him in it. It had like a burning torch with people, tied to it. It was a lot.
Yeah,
It was a
yeah.
lot to take
A,
in a very short amount of
a
time.
lot of the culty places, Final Destination level of traumatic for no reason. Yeah.
Exactly. We have that for free too. Final level destination levels of trauma for free. Don't join a cult. Is what we're
Don't.
telling you.
It just reminds me of like a lot of those air quote cults or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't want to say bastardizing, but basically saying it's safe to do trick or treating or something like that, but then immediately like, but you can't do this because it's Satan worship, and it's like that's literally you're just honoring people that have died in the past, like the Day of the Dead.
Yes, which is November 1st through the 2nd. I love the Day of the Dead.
It's beautiful.
It is.
Love that movie.
Oh, you're talking about Coco.
Yeah.
Yes, Coco is one of my top. Well, so we're very close to our grandparents, right? Especially our grandmothers. And with that, like Coco just, it's just that, that familial feeling with that, right sense of like nostalgia, but also sad.
Yeah. But it's we're talking about at work doing an entire like event thing for it. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind doing that. Having the marigolds and sugar skulls, candles. I love candles. I love me a good candle.
This sure does. Like, I can't go into a Bath and Body Works. I can't go into a Yankee Candle store. I have severe asthma that does not like scented things whatsoever. And the moment I'm in a place where fragrance are in abundance, no thank you.
Yep.
My lungs just say, nay, not for me.
And I went into a Bath and Body Works today.
Mm-hmm.
And the people were terrified because they're like, "What's a squirrel doing here?" No, I'm kidding.
We have a rodent infestation. Get out!
I am currently on the hunt for a smoke, like a campfire or a bonfire smelling candle. I know they have them around this time of year because it is bonfire season, but it's so hard to actually find them. Hello, welcome. It's so hard to find them, and they actually smell like what I want it to smell like. The closest thing I was able to find was s'mores and campfire, or s'mores and bonfire. Marshmallows and bonfire, I think, was it? But it smelled really sweet, and then you got hit with the charcoal smell of like the fire, which was nice. I loved it, but I don't want the sweet. I don't care for the sweet smells. I forgot to switch the lighting. But I will find it. I will. I have a specific set of skills.
Interesting.
Yeah, I like this color.
So
what you gonna talk about now?
So, like, we don't always celebrate Oktoberfest, and for someone who is not at all related to Germans, I do love me a good can of beer. I love beer.
And bratwurst.
And bratwurst.
And pretzel.
thank you for bestowing us
Yeah.
such great things. And with that, I've often wondered, why is it in September?
Okay, sorry. I just recently found out Oktoberfest was mostly held in September, and I never understood why. The only thing that I could think of is that maybe it's just like has to do with like the equinox. That's literally the only thing I could think of. But pray tell, why is Oktoberfest with the Oompa Oompa music in September and not October?
So, it was originally in October.
I knew it.
And with that, people have their preferences. And traditionally, weather is better in September, traditionally.
Yeah, most weddings are in September, so that does make sense.
And that is honestly why it got moved from October 12-ish to now.
Literally today, October 12th, the day that we're recording this. The irony.
The irony. But yes, that is why Oktoberfest is in September, is because the weather is traditionally better. And
Spill the pumpkin spice to latte. Tell us why. Calm down, NSYNC.
That was cute, though. I loved it.
Was it NSYNC that says "Tell me why"?
No, that is
Backstreet Boys.
Calm down, Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
I believe that is
Or
Nick
calculus.
Carter. So
I just saw a meme of 3 knights holding their swords around a table, and it just their swords connect to the word "Tell me why," and it says the Backstreet Boys is one of the knights, a philosopher was the other knight, and then algebra was the other one. And I'm like, that's awesome.
that's fun.
Good jokes, but I don't think I've ever I think the first time I actually technically air quoting here celebrated Oktoberfest was with you.
Oh.
Remember?
Yeah,
the small town just north of where I used to live. We just went there, and I'm like,
just cause, why not?
Yeah, it was there. We found out that was happening. We're like, let's do it.
Yeah.
And it was very cute. It was very nice. I want to do that again.
Okay.
I want to do a festival thing like that again. It was cute. Although I don't like big crowds and I get scared easily.
He really does when he's. Remember, this has anxiety, and
untreated.
This is very, very easy to scare.
I'm skittish.
Very skittish. Like, one of the most skittish squirrels I've ever met, and that's saying something for a squirrel.
Yeah. Except for that one squirrel that came face to face with me just like an hour ago.
That squirrel was ready to fight you.
So, chat, I do have a story to tell that I find absolutely hilarious and adorable.
Yes.
So for those of you in Twitch under the Blue app, this gentleman right here, Rizio,
our cat,
came to my rescue and defended this household against a squirrel attack. An enemy squirrel was going to pounce from a neighboring tree into our little window. But Ezio did the whole like stance. I can't describe it well. How would you describe it? The
wide stance,
he did the little like the hop and then like spread his his paws apart, so he's like made himself look a little bit bigger, but like he can move in any direction. He's like optimal, built for speed and reaction. Yeah, the cat warrior dance. But he didn't arch his back or anything. He was still low to the ground, or to his cat tree. And he just did that little stance where he's just like he's going to lunge but doesn't lunge, telling the enemy squirrel, like, this is mine. Hey, what are you doing? Kind of thing. And I didn't know that there was a squirrel like literal feet from my face, like 2 or 3 feet from the window. And I was just sitting there bird watching with Ezio because, it's important to share quality time with your children.
And what a child he is.
Yeah, and he defended me. He was like, I got you, Dad. Don't worry, man. I'll protect the home.
That's cute.
I thought it thought you were a tree. No, it probably thought it can jump to like through the screen.
Yeah. It might have.
Because we have a thing set up so it's blocking a lot of the sunlight because we don't have actual blinds because the previous tenants destroyed them. I digress.
Digressing.
And also the cats would probably
also destroy
them.
Yes.
But yeah, it was a really interesting story. Oh, sorry, I dropped the nut. I'll circle back and go back. My bad.
No, you are all good. You know what? Like, let's not pretend the nut has not been dropped so many times.
It was a crucial story. An enemy squirrel tried to come in. They can climb brick.
So either it was trying to join you or climb the building. No, thank you either way.
So the thing is, squirrels have gotten onto the roofs and inside the ceilings before. I think they've sealed up all the holes so they're not in there anymore. Thank goodness. But it squirrels. Sorry to say this, fellow squirrels, but we can really wreak some havoc in an attic, like destroy stuff.
Oh, that is so true.
So it was probably trying to get onto the roof again, but the branch was a lot lower, so it was just like, oh, I could just jump right through this window, and then saw Ezio with his mighty stance, and then
I got you, Dad.
Dis just sitting there like, oh, what's good, bud?
Sa.
But it was a fun bonding moment. Zombie midnight, welcome. Zombie want hug. Oh, they left. No hug for you.
No hugs. Never hugs. So, let's go back to...
circle back to autumn traditions.
Yes. I know nothing about Indian culture, and I will be among the first to admit my ignorance. That said, I am pleasantly surprised to know that the Diwali, or the Festival of Lights, happens this year is happening between October 18
Sorry, hold on, say that again.
So I said, for those who celebrate Diwali, it is occurring between October 18th through October 25th of this year.
Nice.
And the gross simplification of it is a festival of light. And long story, way short, like I said, gross simplification because I'm ignorant. It is essentially the triumph of good over evil, and it's just so fun. Like, yeah, see, like a lot of people are just celebrating, they're living their life to the joyous. It's just 5 days of merriment, and who can ask for more?
Nice.
Right?
It seems like an I can't think of the word. Well, that picture right there just seems like it's just a normal like festival. That just seems like it's very common throughout the world if it's something like that.
I mean, I think it has this. So it definitely does have like an enriched story, to be sure.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'll have to do more research on it to be able to, give it some sort of justice. Because from the little synapse that I saw, which, like I said, very little, was a gross invocation that it's the Festival of Lights, and someone beat another, good one against evil, and, we're going to call it cheers. Yeah, but when I do look up more on it, I will be happy to explain it better, but also apologetic for butchering everyone's name because I don't speak that language, and I get tongue-tied with English. So, it's just gonna happen, and I apologize in advance for our wonderful, listeners that do celebrate Diwali.
Yeah. What other fall festivals, fall festivities do we kind of celebrate? Like you and I.
Thanksgiving, Friendsgiving at that. Like, I love a good Friendsgiving. I consider many of our mutuals are found family.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, they've done, like Toothy and Jazz, they've been nothing but great sisters to us.
Yeah.
And, with that, I love just being able to celebrate, having them in our lives. And also, what better way to celebrate with people than a great meal? Like, come on.
Oh, yeah. And you know me, I'm a lover of cooking. I love cooking.
You love to cook.
Specifically 4 people.
Yes.
Not the number 4, but like.
Yes.
Yes, love my found family.
Yes,
Yeah.
Kiss, kiss. So, I love Thanksgiving.
Friendsgiving.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's one of my... I want to go to the one that Chad Meister is hosting, but it's just the unfortunate timing. Yeah. Like, I'm just like, why is everyone like having everything on the same day? Like, I want to be with everyone, but I'm only one squirrel, and it's just so unfortunate.
I think, I would probably say like the Friendsgiving kind of thing is probably one of my favorites because, again, foodie.
Yes.
Love cooking. And I love there being like an actual like feast.
Yeah.
Like the idea of a feast always excites me. And that's, again, one of like common traditions for most kind of like, autumn equinox time stuff is just, well, it's also the harvest time in here, at least.
Great harvest.
I think here and the UK as well. It's around the same time. Oh, give or take a month. But yeah, we have a very common time. I think I would like to start a new tradition that's you and I. Well, not new. Like, we've done this in the past. I would like to keep doing it. Or we just go to like a pumpkin patch.
Yeah.
Or we go to somewhere where that we can see the trees changing color.
Yeah.
Because
there's too much green here. Not gonna lie.
It's not just too much green. It's just the species of trees are all variants.
Yes.
So, like, they change during different times. Like, it takes a specific temperature for this one to change.
Yes.
And this one to change. So they change at like different rates. So it's like, oh, that one's turning orange, but everything around it's green.
Yeah, it doesn't give you that fall fantasy.
Yeah.
It's just, oh, there's one.
Yep.
It's like finding Waldo.
Yep. It's like, where's Waldo?
Yeah, where's Waldo? Where's the tree?
But there's also
Vermont. You need a vacation there during fall.
I
This says no. That was an immediate no.
Not an immediate. It's just
traveling is scary.
Traveling is scary.
We're just gonna say traveling.
Crossing the street's scary enough.
I mean,
as
fair.
A squirrel.
As a squirrel, especially when it always drops the nut. That's
and my hands
fair.
are full with my pumpkin spice latte.
Exactly.
But no, I know Vermont's a really. I don't want to go towards the East Coast just because there's just, or northern East Coast, because there's a terminology for people that do that, and I don't want to be lumped with them.
Fair enough.
They're called leafers.
What?
People who specifically like don't really see like leaves changing color. Going to like Vermont or like the New England kind of area, Maine and all that, to go see the leaves change.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I first learned it from Family Guy. I didn't think it was an actual thing, and then I saw a VTuber that's from Vermont was accused of being a leafer, and they got very mad.
Oh!
That's an actual term, and I'm like, oh, I thought it was just a joke. This is an actual thing.
Dang! Family Guy's apparently very educational.
Unfortunately, no. But I guess I love the red, because right now our lights, our studio lights, are orange and what would you say, orange and yellow?
Yeah,
and then alternating between.
Yeah,
it's very pleasing.
It really is. I love orange and yellow. But then again, I love all colors. Like let's be honest, I don't have a favorite, but
you're a seasonal color girl.
I'm a seasonal gal.
Yeah. Like your colors change with the season.
It really do. I'm getting into my fall.
Warm earthy tones now.
Yes, I went from green to now I'm fall.
You first started off with pastels in spring.
Yes.
And then you transition into like more of a green.
Yes.
Vibrance, and then you're going into like a brown and oranges. Now.
Yes, I'm going to my warm season.
And then winter is just you won't see.
You won't see me.
Because
I'm
it's cold outside. It's black. Because you're usually wearing a jacket.
It
goes
true.
from your head down to your shins.
It's the Asian way, okay? Like winter will not touch me.
I'm funny. I found it funny that I made that joke to one of my former bosses about the jacket that you wore, and I got confused.
Yeah.
When I was at H Mart, and then I thought it was like, that's not. Oh, that's not them. And he's like, how could you be so? My boss at the time was like, how could you be so confused? That doesn't make any sense. And I'm like, it's the type of jacket that she wears. It's a very common jacket for. And he's like, well, hold on. My sister-in-law is Filipino, and I'm like, does she have a coat like this? And I explain the coat, and he's like, oh my God, you're right. I'm like, yes. It's a very practical coat.
It's a very practical. Okay, like, thing is, I know not all Asians are alike, and it's whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, Asians know what they like, which includes a bob for a haircut, because after a certain age, many middle-aged Asians decided it's time for that bob. Heck, I looked at that bob for a few times too, and I'm like,
had a bob.
It might be time.
Unintentionally, but you had a bob.
I know, and I miss it. And that's the thing, is that there's always that pull towards it. There's that gravitational pull, and I'm just like, I will look like everyone else, and I'm okay with that.
Torture my husband. Grays and whatever comfy clothes color. Oh my God, comfy clothes color she can find. Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
It's usually layered, so it's like a gobstopper.
It's true. I am a fashionista gobstopper. This is great. So between the bob haircut and the coat, like those are the two markings of a middle-aged Asian woman. And I
wouldn't even say middle-aged. It's in their 20s.
20s too, like just adult.
Yeah.
Right. So
haircut, but the coat specifically, I do want to point this out. The reason why I think it's such an awesome coat is because it could be like 50 degrees outside, and you're wearing that coat, and it does not cook you.
Yes.
Like you're still completely fine. And then it's like 30 to like 20 degrees outside, and you're wearing the same coat.
Yes.
And it's like, it keeps you warm, or it keeps you cool. Like,
yes, it's that trusted friend that all Asians need.
It's so nice.
It really is. Like, I love my coat, and I have two like that.
Yeah.
I aspire to have more. It's a collection that I want to expand upon.
But it's also like there's not much collection in there because it's basically the same coat.
Yeah.
So it's like, would you get a different colored one? No. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh,
I like colors.
Would you? Do they sell them in different colors?
I'm sure they do.
All I know is the black one that you have, and then you have a similar like burgundy one,
Yeah,
or
see?
a wine colored one. But that one doesn't go down to your shins.
I know, it's disappointing.
Anyways, back to what I want to do, like fall stuff, or what you want to do for fall stuff, like going to see the colors change. I think we can go to the arboretum.
Yeah.
That's up the way wherever
Well,
it is.
so I was just there. It hasn't just yet. So maybe
There's still
1 or
time
2 more weeks then.
of this cool, cold weather.
Yeah. Because when we were there, we were looking at the magnolias and like there was a row of them. And it was very fascinating because they were in different stages. One of them was like actually budding, like where you would see in,
Wow.
springtime. And then, I think the other ones were doing their own thing. And like, it's just unfortunately a testament to how confused trees are and everything else is due to global warming, of course. But I thought that was very fascinating. But that said, there were some pretty trees that did change.
Nice.
So I was, hi,
Hi,
Degen.
Degen.
Yes. So I thought that was very, very interesting to see. How's it going?
We're talking about autumn traditions.
Yes.
We got our pumpkin spice lattes in hand and paw.
Yes. Like I am drinking my, was it 5-in-1 or 4-in-1?
5.
5-in-1
Coffee. Yeah. I freaking love fall. Same.
Yes.
We were just talking about leaves changing colors.
Yes.
And how we don't get that much here anymore. 'Cause
No.
they do change colors, but it's sporadically.
Very. And
One day.
as someone who loves mustard and oranges, like I'm waiting to see my warm colors everywhere, and it saddens me that they're still, like, I love greens, don't get me wrong, but I'm waiting for the warmth.
Did you see the aspens turn? Yeah, I remember you talking about that. I do want to. I wouldn't mind going
Yeah, why
like certain
not?
places during the autumn time, the fall
Yes.
season. But this is the one thing that also bugs me
Huh.
about when trees change color. It's like here, it'll be. What is happening here? Sorry, the music was just like completely quiet for a second. The leaves will change, and you're like, oh wow, the leaves are changing. I can't wait for this weekend where I can go for a walk and see all the leaves change. And then it rains once, and then all of the leaves are on the ground.
Yep.
And I'm like, why?
Yep.
Why?
It's always that one day, and you're just like,
yeah. And it's just like, oh, the trees are all barren and brown now, man.
They're
and
just
all the
mocking
leaves
you
are
at this
wet,
point.
so it's like, I can't even play with them.
It's
Not that I really
true.
would, but
Yeah, I mean, though, the idea of jumping in leaves is fun.
it is always fun.
Like,
But then I'm horrifically reminded of what lives in those leaves.
yes, exactly. It's not a tradition that I abide by, but I can see the appeal.
Yeah, I've done it before, where I've jumped in a big pile of leaves. Remember where I used to live? In the middle of nowhere, in the country, where
Y'all
bugs
folk are very brave.
ran rampant. So spiders love leaves and leaf
Just like
piles.
cranberries.
Yeah.
No, what is it, cranberries?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cranberry
Just
fields.
like cranberries.
So you jump into a pile of leaves, there's a good chance you're getting bit by a spider.
Oh, no,
too.
thank you. I am
It's like-
I am so good without any of that.
or worse, ticks.
Ugh,
Yeah,
no.
so
See, like, I had one encounter with a tick once in my life, and never again. I wish to everything that I burned that thing.
I do not like ticks at all.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
one of the worst creatures to exist on this planet.
No, I
I'm
agree.
sorry.
Like, I hate ticks.
I know I'm supposed to be like, all creatures, on this earth have a reason. I don't see them having a reason. They're a parasite and they spread disease.
Just like mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes are pollinators. Not a very efficient ones, but they are technically a pollinator.
No.
I know.
Opossums love them. I'll treat. Can't hurt me.
Little treat.
Little treat, yes.
That's true. But, possums are also immune to a bunch of crazy stuff, so...
It's also fair. Also say one instance and ew, never again want to interact with them.
Yeah.
No, see, like, I've never had that urge or...
The face.
I'm just saying, like, I think I went to the States too late for that. So that type of tradition passed me. And
jumping in the leaves?
Yeah, jumping into leaves.
I thought you were talking about eating ticks. I was like, I don't think any human intentionally eats ticks, but okay. And what tradition is this?
That's fair. That's valid. But no, I was talking about like jumping into leaves because, like I said, it never appealed to me, and that and you're spending all the time, raking them all up, and just to redo it.
See,
like, couldn't be me.
See, I enjoyed the once you got them into a big pile, and then burning the leaves, like put it into a burn pit. It is such a nostalgic smell for me because it reminds it also reminds me of my grandmother. Because where she used to live, a lot of the residents would like rake all the leaves into the ditches and then burn the ditches. So it would just be like just smoldering like ash, and
that's nice.
It smelled so nice. Every single autumn, every single fall, it comes around Halloween time, I'm immediately reminded of that smell. I'm like, man, I want that smell again. That's why I want that candle.
Yeah, I hope. You know what, universe? Thank you in advance for the candle that's to come. So, speaking of candles and fires, mostly fires, bonfires. I remember, I think I went to 2 bonfires with you, maybe 3.
Yeah.
In the old house, and it was the only bonfire that I was ever attended because, we live in a suburban area, unfortunately, and bonfires just aren't as prevalent.
And they're burning leaves is actually, I think, in some places illegal now. Wildfires. So.
Yeah, you know what? It's fair. No one wants to deal with a wildfire. Gotta respect all that. But yeah, so I remember one of our first bonfires. Like it was still when fall was, in its scheduled time.
Oh yeah.
For a week. Yeah. And it was nice, and the air was nice and crispy. So it was like that in between where it wasn't too cold, but cold enough for where you can be in front of the fire and just be comfy and cozy. Simpler times, to be sure.
Or you can, and also cook a marshmallow.
Yes.
Or a hot dog. I cooked hot dogs over an open flame. It's
Why
delicious.
Not?
God, it's a delectable treat.
Exactly. So, like I said, don't knock it. And I'm sure I'm not knocking.
There is another tradition that I've completely forgot about that happens around September and autumn. Hunting season.
Oh yeah, hunting season. You used to love that.
God, I miss bow hunting so much. But again, just yesterday, I was out for a walk and a buck walked right up to me and I'm like, "Hello, sir."
How do you do?
Brokhorn. That's his name now. I've named him. And venison, delicious, succulent venison.
Oh, I know.
But no, a young buck was walking up to me. I got pictures of him on my camera because Ezio didn't want to come with me on a walk. So I ended up grabbing my camera and I saw it had pretty small antlers, pretty small horns, but one side of the head had a more prominent antler where it had like 2 or 3 points on it,
Mm-hmm.
and the other one was just a 1 point, and I was like, oh, it must have broken antler.
Yeah.
I was like, that's so cool.
Yes.
But yes, hunting season, bow hunting, trudging through leaves in the woods because, stalking the prey, being super quiet. God, I miss that.
Oh, I bet.
Don't miss the horrific, haunting
that happened
ghost
there,
story
but
that happened there, but which we'll talk about, closer we get to Halloween.
Yes. Oh, I
Ghost
can't wait
stories.
to talk about Toothy's ghost stories. I love them.
Are you going to talk about them, or are we going to have them live here?
We'll have them live here. Like, it would be great.
Ah, deer!
Speaking of deer.
It looked just like that.
That's funny. TikTok knew, the algorithm knew, guys.
That's
AI
wild.
is too powerful.
So what just happened was the TikTok Studios app that I have on the PC, where I go live. If I'm live for too long, I'm not doing anything on the actual screen for clicking on it or whatever the case may be on my end. It'll say hey, just make sure you're aware that you're still active. So fix this puzzle, and it was a puzzle of a deer. Like an actual image of a deer. It looked just like the one I saw in the woods. It's crazy. Anyways,
TikTok
I had to describe it to our listeners.
Yes. No, I love it. I genuinely do. I think.
But DGen, if you're still listening, do you have a ghost story?
Ooh.
Out of curiosity. Any kind of supernatural happenings? You don't have to talk about them right now, but if you're willing to, we'll have you on the show.
Yes. Same for you, Jazz.
Or if Abel does.
But definitely Toothy, because I can't wait.
Same with you. Never mind. They left. Bye.
But I love
hunting fall tradition.
Yes, I love haunting stories.
Haunting.
I'll never go to a haunted house, an
actual
haunted house. I refuse. I am not. Thing is, I'm very protective of my space and of my environment. I like to keep it as clean and as cleansed as I possibly can because I ain't got no time for all of that.
Yeah, that's very true.
So the idea of willingly going to an area has bad juju in it, no, thank you, no how, could not be me. I am not inviting nothing in.
Mm-mm.
If anything, GTFO.
Oops. However, it is that season.
It is.
To do an actual haunted house. Not an actual haunted house, but, an acting.
Yes.
Like a, what do they call those?
The
Entertainment.
Spooks. Yes. Oh, I love those movies. I've been watching. Yes, I've been watching live footage of random events that happen in haunted houses with the scare actors, as they call them. And oh my gosh, one of my favorite is this video where this guy and girl were running, and then they were running towards a door, and the guy goes in first, but then locks the girl into the room where the scare actor was. And the scare actor was holding a chainsaw, and he looked at her and was just like, I see. So he puts the chainsaw down on the floor and gestures towards her to take it. And then she runs after the guy after, turning on the chainsaw. And the scare actor just sat down like, my work's done here. And I was just like, king.
I thought it's just so good.
It is. Because honestly, I would have been mad. If I were her in that situation, I would have been so betrayed, so mad. But
it's like that Reddit story where the guy just ran away when they got mugged.
Oh yeah!
He left his girlfriend and her girlfriend's brother just there, and he's just like, peace, and sprints away.
Yeah, no, he's talking so much game, so much this, so much yeah, I'm a hero. I will fight anyone for you, baby. I got you. I got this. And then the moment danger comes, bye.
He gives him one of these for sure.
Yes.
Oh, that was really quiet. I'm pretty sure you guys heard that. I hope so.
So Toothy said, I would love to see Bobbins in real life, but also I don't want to be around scare actors. They're lovely, but no.
I don't know what Bobbins is. Is it a haunted house?
Yeah, I also do not wish to be near scare actors.
I've used to work at a haunted house. I used not as a scare actor or anything like that. It was more or less just like the ticket. It was a very weak haunted house. Ah. Gotcha. Thank you. But no, the place I worked at was seasonal. My first job ever.
Yeah.
Vanna's Pumpkin Land. Don't know if it's still around anymore. If it is, shout out to Vanna's Pumpkin Land. They got some really good homemade fudge. You've had their peanut butter fudge before. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
And their popcorn's also phenomenal. Like, it's
We
crazy
keep talking
good.
about it.
That's
Why I hope that it's open so we can get you some popcorn. Because this does not like pre-pop popcorn that much. He only likes certain ones.
Very specific popcorns. I noticed the popcorn that we were eating the other night, the sage and brown butter popcorn.
That was yummy.
I was actually able to eat that and not be all like, "Oh, this tastes stale." This actually tastes good.
Yes.
Various other ones, like I think Skinny Pop is another one that I'm just like, I can't do. The Okie Doke popcorn, I also can't do. But if it's caramel corn, super good. What?
I wonder if Bobbins is the one that... It is Bobbins the clown!
Yeah, it's the girl with that jumps.
Yes!
She stopped scare acting.
Really?
Yeah, she had a baby.
Oh, good for her.
I think that's what happened. I could be very wrong. The internet's
all I know
over the
is
place.
It does say that she did step away.
Yeah.
And I would love to see her in real life, but I'm also a chicken. So
I would also love to see that in real life because you know how I actually act around those types of people. Good for her if it's true. Sad to see her go. Truly.
Exactly.
Because I remember we were the first ever haunted house I've been to, like legitimate haunted house, was with you.
Oh yeah.
And it was with one of your friends, was one of the scare actresses.
Yes, I remember that one.
And for our listeners, I'm going to be completely, serious for a moment. Never tell the scare actors and actresses your name or your friend's name, right? Unless you really want to freak them out, tell them your friend's name without letting them know.
Yeah, you see, like I said, when your friend is a scare actor and you just want to show love, appreciation, and support, you just got to do what you got to do.
Yep. That was fantastic though, because it's like everybody in the actual haunt in the house itself were like Stephanie, like saying names and of the actual people that were walking through, and just like, why? Who gave them that information?
I know exactly who, because I knew multiple people. I was so, but like I said, it was fun. Like, granted, I clung on to you like.
No, you didn't.
I thought I did.
You were in front of me.
Oh.
You had both of my hands squeezed under your arms. I literally could not back up or move forward or step side to side. I was stuck where I was.
Yep.
And I was walking like T-Rex style.
Yep.
And they're like, "Roar! Eek!" And I'm like, "Sup?" Just keep going.
Yep, true story. Because I wasn't so I'm a very much protective person when it comes to other people. But when it comes to myself, I am a cowardly person. And like my limit is really much, don't touch me.
Yeah.
So the moment someone touches me or speaks at me, like, I have this functioning or low functioning anxiety many times. So the idea of being talked at is already too much less touched. And I'm like, oh heck no, we're not doing this.
And they're not
today, not
supposed to
tomorrow.
touch, so.
Yeah. Because I remember so this was when I was but a young squirrel, and my mom's coworkers, they had a small, haunted house set up in I think it was just a hospital room, if I remember correctly. And you just walk into this room. It's like mostly barren, and there was just this nightstand, hospital bed, like barely anything in it. And I distinctively remember when I walked towards the bed, like because it was guided and everything, like someone grabbed my leg, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm done. I am so good.
He's lucky he didn't get his wrist stomped on.
I know. See, Toothy's fight reaction is so strong. She would be the one to stomp, and I would be the one to cry and run away, which is why we're good.
I'm the type to investigate. Hey, what's going on down there?
Okay, you are the token
I
person.
know.
It's the caucasity.
But if it's in a controlled environment, like, I know these are scare actors. I'm not going to be all like, monster. It's like, an actor. Stomp, drop kick, etc. And then cry.
No, see, I cry first, and then, but if it's someone else that's, needs saving, I'll, stomp, do all that, and then cry with them after. But if it's targeted at me, it's cry immediately.
Yeah. I miss haunted houses. I don't think I'll go to a haunted house anymore, just because it's like anxiety and all that stuff too.
Yeah. But that's why there's horror movies.
Yes,
which is another tradition which I cannot wait to start binging and marathoning, especially the OG Nightmare on Elm Street. I have been waiting for that for quite some time.
So chat, I have a very important question for you. What's your favorite scary movie?
Also, yes, I cannot wait to watch that one as well.
Yeah, we haven't watched any of the new ones.
We haven't. I'm more so a classic type of gal. Like, I don't know, the new ones, yes, better graphics, better acting, sure. But there's just something so charming about the campiness of the OGs.
Yeah, they're the original. It's just like,
Yes.
you can't ever do that again.
Yeah, no, it's true. Like, there are many things that you can't replicate anymore for a myriad of reasons. What do you mean, which one? I can't pick.
That's fair.
Yeah,
that's genuinely my response too. Is it's like, you got to narrow it down. Give me a genre.
Yes.
Like,
I'll have to remember to bring
types of-
Mindhunter so we can watch that too.
types of horror movie. Like, are we talking about a monster movie? Are we talking about a slasher? Are we talking about sci-fi? Are we talking about
Yes.
supernatural or
Thriller.
like ghosts, vampire? Like, come on, man, specifics.
I need more details than that. Yes.
Gory, non-gory. Like, come on. But no, I think we've already touched on movie-wise what we really enjoyed. But there's something just about like the classic Friday the 13th,
Yes.
Nightmare on Elm Street, Scream,
Yes.
Halloween, that just like they had the perfect formula right then and there, and they
Yes.
needed to make it then. If they didn't make it then, it probably never would have been made.
Yeah.
And then someone would have taken the concept and it would have been just not as great
Yeah.
or just too good.
See, it makes me think of like Black Widow in that sense, where time has passed. Like,
Yeah.
it had a chance to thrive and it was good for what it is, but it missed the peak.
Yeah.
So
It's like if you release the Winter Soldier after you've watched like Winter Soldier and the Falcon.
yeah.
Kind of. That's just like, this is such a lovely, lighthearted person, and like their jokes, they're so good with each other. And then you watch the Winter Soldier, Captain America, Winter Soldier, and you're just like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay, this feels off timing.
Yeah. It's like I said, it's all about that timing.
But
So
I will say with some of the remakes, like with Friday the 13th, that remake did terribly because it literally mushed 3 movies into one.
yeah,
And it's like,
it's
no, you shouldn't have done that.
it was messy.
It was the original one still by far is one of my favorite.
Yes.
As in like what a twist
Mm-hmm.
kind of ending. I'm not gonna say anything else, even though the movie's been out for like 40 years or so. I don't have any actual idea how long it's been out.
It's been out.
But it's been out for a long time, and everyone always Friday the 13th, Jason Voorhees.
Yeah.
It's such an icon at that point. It's hockey mask in all of its glory. Awesome. Just like Michael Myers and his mask. It is an icon for Halloween.
It is.
And that's what ruined Halloween 3.
I know. Which I wish we lived in a timeline where that thrives, because I would have loved the
anthology.
Yeah, anthology, thank you, of it. Just because I like story building, I like world building. That's why I think, like the whole, oh my gosh, what is it? The whole Cthulhu thing and everything else is so interesting. Now, I forgot what his name was. Eldritch Horror.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like why that's so fascinating, because it has, like, it's so vast, you know? So I was hoping, or rather, I wish that Halloween had that chance to do that. But
Alas,
that character was just too strong.
Well, it's because they made part 2 or the second one and then the third movie.
Yeah.
They kind of did it to themselves because they saw like, this is a gold mine, we should roll with this.
Cash cow.
And then you didn't. So.
Yeah, that's valid. Ooh.
But I would what?
My cards are here.
Oh yeah. Mail has arrived. I'm surprised we didn't hear the ding dong. But I digress. Whatever.
Yeah.
What was the other thing that you had pulled up? You had another thing pulled up that I was using.
Oh, right.
As a tradition stuff. Because we talked about hiking, apple bobbing. We talked about corn maze.
Yeah.
And pumpkin carving. Those are the other ones I was talking about. Or we can, murder somebody or go to an apple orchard.
Yes.
But no, yeah, that's corn mazes are always fun for me. I love mazes.
I know you do. Like, see, I am your character in D&D. I am directionally challenged, and I will get lost. It's just not a skill set that I was blessed with.
Fair.
So it's one of those very much, please don't make me the leader, because I will get us lost, and it will be your fault because I was very honest up front.
See, the thing is, I'm really good with directions, but only if no one is telling me where to go.
So we're doomed.
As soon as someone's like, take a left up here, and then you want to take a right, and then take 3 left. Like,
right.
Don't even just say like, just go this direction and then go that direction. I don't do that. I don't know. I cannot picture it in my brain. No. I don't have aphantasia. When other people are giving me directions, I suddenly have aphantasia.
Yeah,
it's just I can't do it. I'm sorry.
It's so true. Like,
but if I'm doing the maze or if I'm doing the puzzle or doing directions of like, okay, if I go down this street, it's going to take me to this cross street. And if I take that cross street, it'll bring me to the road where we live on. Perfect. Okay, I know where I'm going.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
But don't you tell him left, right? No.
I'll be like, where am I? Right.
It's true. That's why we have the clicks.
Yeah, the clicks.
Yes, that means right.
But Yeah, the corn maze.
Corn maze.
It's always a fun one. It's been a long time since we've done a corn maze. I think the last time we did one was with Mateo.
Did we? Were we there
Nick.
for that?
I think so.
I don't think we were. I remember. So this is referring to a specific event where I believe it just rained the day before, and the
no, a different event.
Oh, different.
I don't think Gina came with us then.
No, I'm saying Nick.
Oh, it happened to Nick?
Yeah, that wasn't.
Okay.
The shoe thing happened to Nick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we
Disney
didn't
princess.
witness that. Yeah.
Lost my shoe.
Yeah, we didn't witness the shoe. The Cinderella moment. We didn't witness. But ooh, bake something with pumpkin. That's making pumpkin curry count.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was yummy.
I made pumpkin curry. It was delicious.
It was.
We're gonna do it again.
Yes.
But this time I want to add meat to it.
Okay.
I'm thinking a white meat like lamb or chicken.
Yeah, I can see chicken going well with that.
Probably chicken thighs.
Okay.
Dark meat would go really, really well because of the juiciness.
Yeah.
Food. Anyways.
I mean, honestly, food is one of the best things about fall. Like,
you hear that?
I think that's downstairs.
Oh. We got new neighbors downstairs.
We do.
Hopefully they're chill.
Yes.
So
Fingers
far, so
crossed.
good. Yeah. But there was another thing that was on there.
Decorating the porch.
No, pumpkin carving.
Oh yeah.
So everyone, if I can direct your attention to this beautiful pumpkin jack-o'-lantern that you see on your screen, even if you're on TikTok, I carved that.
He sure did.
I carved that I think it was our first Halloween here.
Yeah.
That was the first time. That was a big pumpkin too.
It was.
That
It felt like it took forever.
Massive.
Like, I'll be completely candid. Like, that's the reason why I just don't like pumpkin carving, is because it's tedious and a lot of effort.
Yeah.
Like,
but the deliciousness of those seeds.
Oh yeah.
That we cooked from that.
Because it's the maple chipotle one.
Yep, the maple chipotle pumpkin seeds.
Delicious.
And you want them again, don't you?
Of course I want them, but I don't want the hassle.
I want you to make them.
Exactly. Like, this is why I got married. Like,
I'm all for it, but I do want to carve a pumpkin this year, even if it's just a small one, like a little sugar pie pumpkin.
I refuse. I remember watching a pumpkin hack where they cut off the top and then put in the mixer and just.
Oh yeah, the blender, the egg beater. Yeah.
And I'm just like, if it's that easy, y'all can do.
One.
Well, where are my seeds?
I'm saying for you, I use a spoon. I'm a traditionalist.
Which way I'm not doing any of the work. So thank you for the seeds.
I will happily get some more.
Yes. Oh no, I love pumpkin seeds. It's one of my favorite things, to be sure. And then
I know they come around. They have them year round, but for some reason, just freshly made pumpkin seeds are just that much better.
I mean, homemade many things are a lot better. Let's be honest here. Like how Toothy loves homemade. What is it?
Sweet pea.
No. Cranberry sauce.
Cranberries.
Yes, because I remember. Like, thing is, when it comes, there are people who like the canned.
I'm sorry, Toothless, but the can has a special place in my heart. It's because it's tied to my grandmother, and I will eat an entire can of cranberries by myself.
I know, honestly,
jelly.
same. Like my late great uncle loved Thanksgiving. That was his favorite holiday outside of July 4th. And he was the type of person who would dedicate a whole week of cooking. So that way when Thanksgiving came around, we had like just a plethora of food, a banquet waiting for us. And it was one of the highlights of the year, definitely. Because, there's a lot of love to be had with homemade food. And I think that's why I love canned,
I can respect it. I can respect why, but highly, but cannot with the taste. That's fair.
Yeah, no, that's valid, bro.
I'm not gonna force eating canned food on anybody,
Oh no,
but it's just that is just
it's
top
the
tier.
nostalgia. Yeah. And I think that's another reason why I love fall. It's that it's truly the season of nostalgia. Like, it's just so warm, so cozy, and it gets you in the right space, you know?
It's time to like renew almost.
Yes.
It's like, all right, this is where we're winding down, getting ready for winter, and then once winter comes and goes, you're back to it being spring, and then we can start the whole process over again.
Or, where we're from, construction.
And the bugs return.
No, thank you. I am very much anti-bugs.
Yeah, this is why we like the fall. That's
Yes.
when they start to go away.
Yes. Another
Very
reason
nice.
why fall is superior.
So there is another fall tradition
Mm-hmm.
that I think we could probably end on,
Yeah.
that neither one of us actually care about, and just we're just like I take it or leave it. It's specific to the United States. I'm talking about football season.
Oh,
Yeah.
ooh, that's a loaded one.
Yeah, just not a fan.
Yeah, no.
Used to be, but just can't get into it anymore. Don't know why. Most sports actually.
Yeah, I have a hypothesis, but that is for therapy.
Yeah.
So, no, I love the camaraderie between, that comes with football parties and things of that nature. But as someone who doesn't very much care for spectator sports, it's not something that I would dedicate time weekends upon weekends to, seeing. It's
Yeah.
just, it's not for us. And quite frankly, like, okay, like, if it were UFC, that's different because that's year round.
But yeah, but that's year round. That's not a seasonal sport.
Exactly. But because it's football,
So here's
there's not enough violence.
Here's the thing. There is, but just not like legal.
There's not enough legal
got
violence.
69 views.
Nice.
Sorry, I had to just point that out.
On TikTok.
On TikTok. But at any rate, what I remember most about football and football games is the food.
Yeah.
So like during the Super Bowl parties or like with certain football games, it would be like we would just, back when I lived with my family and I was a young little squirrel, we would just do a lot of appetizers for a lot of the stuff, and it's just like fun finger food, and it was just like, oh, I really didn't care who was winning, who was losing in the game, but it was just a nice, again, people gathering around for food is always one of those like special places for me. So
it's the camaraderie.
yeah, but yeah, football, just not a big football fan.
Yeah, no, I'd rather watch half-naked men fight. Or half-naked women. I don't discriminate against gender. I just prefer fighting over tossing a ball.
Yeah. Yeah, or kicking a ball.
Yeah.
Or hitting a ball with a wooden stick.
Yeah.
It's mostly the reason why I'm so rugby or MMA.
MMA is my thing.
Rugby would be probably a sport you would like.
I think so.
Just because it's just so like raw.
Yeah.
When it comes to it, it's just like
the power.
It's just all power, all in the quads and calves.
I'm a very simple squirrel. I like my nuts. I like my violence. What can I say?
Yeah. But I literally just lost it. I had it and I dropped the nut. It's gone.
It was my fault. I was talking with me.
Wrestling, if do you know who that is? The
doctor?
No. Wrestling.
Wrestling.
Like WWE.
Oh,
Yeah.
I agree.
The thing is, she knows.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
That was my foot.
she knows what the internet is doing
Yes.
and how the internet feels about her.
Good.
And she leans into it
Yes.
110%. That's why everyone likes her.
Good. See?
Oh, that's what it was. I remember what I found the nut.
The nut has been dropped and picked up.
The thing about sports, like football, baseball, soccer, etc., 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 the reason why I fell out of it is the politics that go behind it.
Yeah.
Like the little nuances that go in there, and they're like, oh, how do you think the Bears are going to be doing this year? Now that they got, you know, Schmitty guy. I don't know. I failed at coming up with a fake name. I could have just went Schmitty. And it's just like, I literally don't care. Can he throw the ball? Yes, he's really good at it. Then they might do good. I don't know. And then they're like, oh, well, what about their defense? I know nothing about their defense.
Yeah, like, and I
What
appreciate.
does landscaping have to do with this? Talking about fences now?
Fair enough. That is completely valid.
And then you got MMA where it's just two people punching and kicking each other.
I mean, what can be better?
You don't need to think that much about it, except for with our friend Nick, where he's like, oh yeah, he has the high fight IQ and his technique and this, and I'm like, you get punched, you lose. Like, that's the only rules, man.
I punch, I win.
If you punch, you get punched. Whoever still stands wins. End. That's it. I know there's more nuance to it.
I mean,
that,
of course, but the gist of it, right?
I had to bring up the football thing before I forgot. You were gonna say something about?
Oh no, I was just looking her up. That's all.
And down.
What?
I said and down. You said you're looking her up.
Oh.
Yeah, you're looking her up and down. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Piano music's too quiet.
That one went way over my head, and I was just like,
it's food o'clock. So.
It is food o'clock. My brain cells need ATP and nourishment, which means thank you so much, everybody, for joining us on this wonderful Sunday. And if you're on the, as this calls it, the purple
he joins now.
Oh wow,
Richard,
you hoe bag.
We're just about to log off, my guy.
Like F in chat for Richard.
He's probably working.
No, I'm kidding. We love you, and oh my gosh, no, come back.
No,
he
Richard,
left.
come back. You can blame it all on me.
It's okay. He'll send me weird memes later.
Same.
So anyways, thank you so much for watching, for joining us on this special day. And if you're on the Purple app, please stay on the Purple app. We love Twitch. If you're on TikTok, please join us on the Purple app if you want, or stay on TikTok.
Link in my bio.
There's a link in this bio, and this will be uploaded probably tomorrow on YouTube or Spotify, depending. And
both.
Depending on your preference, is what I meant to say. But yes, it will be on both.
Noon Central Standard Time.
Yes. So I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and until next time, or rather, until the next nut drop. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.